Hi, this is Lara at Elliott Wave Gold with your daily gold analysis, done after the week ended for Friday 20th of September. I was expecting, when we saw movement below 1359.2, the alternate wave count expected more downwards movement. It expected it down to a 0.618 ratio, and that's pretty much what we got. At the daily chart level, this wave count's expecting overall upwards movement for a few weeks yet. Choppy, overlapping upwards movement in the middle of it will have a downwards B wave. We're not there yet. I'm expecting that this structure here is most likely to be a zigzag, so that primary wave 4 is a double zigzag, giving nice alternation with primary 2, which was a running flat. It's most likely also to be a double zigzag rather than a double combination, because this downwards movement is relatively shallow. For combinations, the X waves are usually deeper because they're very sideways moving structures. Double zigzags usually have shallower X waves because they are structures that trend strongly against the main direction. Primary 4 may not move into primary 1 price territory. Movement above 1532.90 would invalidate this wave count. At this stage, I'll expect it to most likely end at the 0.618 ratio, about 1529.97. When I know where A and B within it have ended, I can calculate an accurate or more accurate target for it to end. It should also find resistance about the upper edge of this channel on the daily chart. Let's have a look and see what happened on the hourly chart for Friday's session, where the start of intermediate wave Y is this point down here. From this low to this high, we have a nice 5-wave impulse. I've checked this little piece of upwards movement carefully on a 5 and 1 minute chart to see it fits as a 5-wave impulse. It certainly does. It's very slightly truncated, but the fifth wave is almost perfectly equal in length to the first wave. It's just 3 cents longer. From this high to this low so far, we have a corrective wave count. It subdivides as a zigzag structure with an extended A, B and C has a 0.236 Fibonacci ratio to the A wave. It may be over here, or the final fifth wave in the C wave here could extend lower. If it does move lower, I'd expect it to find support at the lower edge of this best fit channel. And when this channel is clearly breached on the hourly chart with at least 1 or 2 candlesticks above it and not touching the upper trend line, at that stage I'll have confidence in this target and that the second wave is over, and the next move up should be a third wave. At 1459, minute wave 3 would reach 1.618, the length of minute wave 1. If minute wave 2 does move lower, the target has to move correspondingly lower. So if we see this little channel breached with upwards movement up here, look out for it to keep going up and increase in upwards momentum to about this target. If we see further downwards movement for minute 2, it can't move beyond the start of 1 below 1291.95. And I've tried to see an alternate which would allow movement below that price point to a new low below here, and this is the only alternate I can come up with at this stage. It is possible that primary wave 4 is over, but if that's the case, then on the weekly chart the wave count has quite an odd look, because primary 4 lasted only 9 weeks compared to its counterpart primary 2 lasting 53 weeks, so they're hugely out of proportion. It's most likely that primary 4 is not over as per the main wave count. This alternate has a very slim outlying possibility, and I'll only really seriously consider it with movement below 1291.95. So I was expecting downwards movement for Friday, which is exactly what we got. I'm expecting now most likely to see the start of some upwards movement for Monday. Getting towards Tuesday or Wednesday, we should expect a strong increase in upwards momentum. That's all for me today with your gold analysis, and I hope everyone had a fabulous weekend.